What up, everybody? How you guys doing tonight on this fine Thursday evening, baby? Ooh, yes. Let me get a tweet out real quick. Get things started. Nice and quick. We might be cutting things off a little bit early. Because if you don't know, which you should know, Legacy is mid-Legends run right now. Legacy is in the middle of his Legends run. I highly recommend supporting my dude Legacy. Here's a link to his stream. Go watch his. Don't watch mine. Get out of here. I don't love you anyway. Just leave. Leave me alone. Or we can, I mean, we're gonna go raid him afterwards too, but yeah. The owner sent over $2 saying, "Why not?" Dude, the owner, thank you very much, man. How are things going with your new position and all that? Things still going well? The year's still going well for you? Sure hope so, at least. Slap. Thank you, dude. Let me get a tweet out. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Hey. Hey, did you know that Legacy is in the middle of his Act 6.3 Legends run? Check it out, yo. Toss a link. Wait, hold on. Maybe I should do this instead. Oh yeah, there we go. I am now live. Okay, there we go. Agent Legacy is in the middle of his Act 6.3 Legend run. Check it out, yo. Tweet. Okay. All right. The owner sent it over another 2 saying, "Yes, thank you. I will tweet you photos later." Okay, cool, man. Awesome. Oh, dude, thank you very much for another 2. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. What the fudge is up, Bry Guy? What up, J Divine? Hard part is figuring out how to ignore the kids that literally do 0 work and help the ones that actually care. But most kids are awesome. All 7th graders. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's a rough spot, right? Because, I mean, you want to help every kid, right? So, I imagine even the ones that aren't really putting in the work, even the kids that don't care, you probably try your best to help them and all that, right? But anyway, the owner was first one here, followed by Oliver Ramirez, Annihilus, Nate, sup, Bro Conky. We got Orange Juice in here, Roboto. Somebody say hi. Gonna go watch Lags in this Legend run. Got it, Roboto. Which, yeah, if you guys are not aware, like I said, Lags is doing his Legends run right now. Here is a link to said Legends run. You should definitely check it out. Instead of being in this stream, it's a more eventful stream over in Lag's neck of the woods. Of course, if you did want to stay here, hey man, welcome. And you know, we'll raid Lags afterwards as well. But figured you might want to know about that. So, with all that said, man, let's get started. Let's do some stuff. So I already did the event quest for today, the daily thing today. And I want to get back to the arena, but completion is on, and I still need more points in completion. Where am I at right now? Yeah, that's what I thought. 20 22.9. I've got more work to do. I've got to get that up to 30k. Should I go auto fight through some stuff right now? Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. Well, I'll throw some champions in here first. And then, yeah, then I'll hit the arena. I won't use any energy refills just yet. It's just heroic. Just heroic. OBG, you really considering not doing 6.3 Legend run due to that boost? I don't know, man. It's kind of, I wasn't too psyched when I saw how ridiculous it was. I'll probably end up doing it, but, I just, yeah. I don't know, man. It's my favorite part of the game is the solo quests. It's the reason why I play the game. I mean, there are many reasons I play the game, right? But yeah, I don't know, man. It's a little off-putting to see it, I guess. Is the best I can say. Go back to lag stream whenever yours is done. You'll probably still be going. All right, sounds good. Yeah, we'll probably make things a little bit shorter here because I wanna help him out. It was kind of an impromptu Legends run. I didn't know he was doing it tonight. I literally woke up to a line message because after my stream this morning, I didn't sleep the night before, and you know, so after my stream this morning, I took a nap, slept for a couple of hours. It was like some broken sleep because my dog was kind of going a little nuts and all that. So then when I finally did wake up, I saw the message that Lags was doing his run. I was like, oh crap, alright. Let's hop in there. So yeah. BG, you think 1.1 bill will be enough for Doom? Should I push for 2 bill? 2 billion, huh? It might be. You know, I can't say for certain that it's a safe score at 2 billion, but I mean, you see my cutoff at the bottom of the screen, so it's probably good. It's probably good. Which boost you're talking about? I don't know the name of it. I mean, you could watch it in Lag's stream right now. His you know, Corvus is hitting super hard. You know, I'm not sure if it's a bug or if that's working as intended or what. Either way, if you're doing a Legends run, like, you know, of course you got to take advantage of it. You got to get the fastest time possible. Other people are going to be doing it as well. But yeah, it just like you just slice through the content super fast. And it's with Corvus. It's not with Ghost for once. So, like, it technically helps me out because I've got Corvus. But I was just hoping the quest would be a little different than what I was seeing, I guess. There were like 30,000 medium crits or something like that with Corvus. All right, let's get out of this quest. Let's go do something else. Need your advice. Shall I level up Nightcrawler 5-star to rank 3 or Havoc 4-star to rank 5? Hold on. Nightcrawler 5-star to rank 3 or 4-star Havoc to rank 5. A little bit hard to say. Most people, I think, would say Havoc, but Nightcrawler is a bit underrated in my opinion. I actually like Nightcrawler a pretty good amount. Oh crap, my 6 stars. I forgot it's about 6 stars. I need to get these guys going. I'm glad I ran out of energy. We need to run these 6 stars, which... Okay, they're not all refreshed, but most of them are. So that'll be good. As far as Nightcrawler or Havoc, though... That's a really tough one. So I think the later you get into the game, I think Havoc becomes a bit more useful. But you're talking about rank 3ing a 5-star and rank 5ing a 4-star. So I'm trying to imagine where you're currently at in your progression, and I'm thinking that you are maybe in the earlier stages of Act 5, something like that. Because the thing about Havoc is he's very strong. He's got Incinerate immunity, which is great, except there's no real incinerate damage in Act 5. That's something they started introducing in Act 6, and champions that you know, require certain damage types and stuff like that. So like Havoc early on, he really doesn't. He's really not that strong. And because of that, I'm actually going to recommend Nightcrawler. If you were a bit later in the game, which honestly, if you're a bit later in the game, then a 4-star Havoc isn't really going to do anything because you need a 5-star Havoc for like Act 6 anyway. So yeah, I'm going to recommend Nightcrawler in this case. He'll probably do more for you if you are at where I think you're at in progression. Nightcrawler is pretty underrated. His damage output is actually very strong. He's also a good defender. I mean, Havoc is too, but that's what I would do at least. I would actually go with Nightcrawler. It was just an lag stream. Now rethinking, taking Corvus up to rank 5 now. Still need to rank 5 Sim Supreme also for 6.2 boss. Do you know whether or not Corvus is useful in 6.2? Corvus is useful in 6.2, yes. I didn't have him at the time to use him myself, but I did see other people use Corvus. Am I gonna die here? Oh, hang on, come on, Morningstar. Live! 2%, 1%. Oh my god, come on. So crazy. Damn it. Rip 6-star points. Tips for a new account. Just smashed out Act 4 completion and working on Act 3 100%. Only 6x 4 stars. Okay. Just smashed out Act 4 completion and working on Act 3 100%. Have you done the side quests, the objectives, actually, that give... There's some good objectives going on right now where you get... what kind of crystals is it? It's not ultimate, is it? Is it ultimate crystal? It's basically a 3-star crystal that also has like a 20% chance to give you a 4-star instead of the 3-star. Let me show those real quick if you haven't done them. Other than that, though, tips for newer players, just in general, I would say do not spend your units on crystals. Spend your units on masteries. Crystals will give you a chance to get a new champion that can help you, but it's just a chance. And masteries will be a guaranteed way to boost your entire roster, and will be good for the end of time. But yeah, lots of shards. Where's the? Is it in here? Yeah, these guys. Okay, it is Ultimate Crystal. I couldn't remember if Ultimate was the name of this crystal or if that was the next one up, but I think the next one up is Legendary, right? Anyway. Oh, and yeah, speaking of Legendary, that's right, there's a Legendary one here. So, you don't necessarily need to focus on this event. You'll get this from questing and playing Arena and stuff like that. But, if time starts running out on that, just like keep an eye on the timer. If time starts getting too low on that, then you might need to target specific champions to complete those objectives. Other than that, never sell your champions. Never sell any of your champions. And join an alliance. And if you have more specific questions about the game, please go ahead and ask them. Not just in my stream, but in other streams as well. Forums, Reddit. Getting a good alliance, and you know your alliance mates will help you out with a lot of things as well. Tons and tons of helpful people in this community to answer specific questions. Ooh, actually, one last tip: go to the Dork Lessons channel on YouTube. The Dork Lessons channel has a great series that will, if you haven't seen it yet already, called "How to Fight Like a Ninja." And yeah, that will probably be the best resource in terms of helping your fighting abilities. Best resource that I can think of, at least. Some of the later videos in that series will be a bit advanced and might not be super helpful early on to you. Oh, what am I doing? Why did I? Okay, good. Thank you for not using your special 3. I was not paying attention. Yeah, some of the later videos might be a little too advanced. And honestly, shouldn't even be something that you're concerned with early on. It might just mess you up more than anything. But the earlier videos, super helpful. And then eventually over time, like the later videos will start making more sense. But yeah, at least the earlier videos, the one that starts with like how to parry like a ninja, you definitely want to watch that. And some of the others in it. Happy Friday, BG. One more work day. Nice, dude. Yeah, man. Happy Friday to all you 9-to-5ers out there. Monday through Friday people. I never had a Monday through Friday job once in my entire life. It was always like a Wednesday through Sunday type of job or something like that, or Thursday through Monday. Always had those weird schedules. Brian, do you know which champs counter miss? We were thinking about that a little bit in Lag's stream. Torch, Nick Fury, I believe Ghost, and Emma. They have ways to counter miss. If you're talking about for that final Mysterio boss, he seemed like a real pain in the ass. First off, that fight seemed very difficult, but it's the falter node, I think that's what it's called, where you can just do like alternating combos as long as you don't do the same action twice in a row or something, then you don't miss. So I think just play style might be the best way to counter. I don't know. What happened, BG? How you been? Why not grinding? Why not the 5-star grind? It's just too many points. It's I need the units for other things in this game. So yeah, just not worth it ultimately. I normally don't grind for the 5-star. Most rounds I don't grind for the 5-star. The only reason I put it in the title of this stream is just because a lot of people were curious if I was going for them or not. Just wanted to make it as clear as possible that nah, I'm out on this grind. I'll be going for the 3 and 4-star for testing purposes and collection purposes and all that, but yeah. Hello, Brian. Eat your banana. It is 1:22 a.m. and I gotta get up at 6 p.s. Eat your banana. All right, thanks, man. All right, good night, dude. If you're heading out. Torch in Nova form shouldn't miss. You have to have, I don't remember how it works with Torch exactly. You have to have like a certain heat level, right? Something like that. Who is worthy for rank 5? Omega Corvus is SS Sark Spider or Sim Supreme. And then your other option is Ghost. Well, they all are. You just named some of the best champions in the entire game. Specifically, Omega Corvus and Ghost are typically touted as some people consider them the 3 best champions just overall in the entire game. Others would maybe argue some others for the top 3 spots, but I think pretty much everybody knows that the or would say, everyone would say that those 3 champions are like easily top 10 material. Personally, yeah, they're basically top 3 for me, or maybe part of the top 5. I don't know. There's some other champs that contend for those spots a bit. ABG taking to Sig 20 Medusa, unduped hype Sig 60 Darkhawk Sig 20 Starlord or unduped Thing to rank 5. I only have a rank 5 Domino. 20 Medusa, unduped type, 660 Darkhawk, 620 Starlord, unduped Thing. If hype was awakened, I would say probably go hype. I wouldn't recommend Starlord. Starlord, he's a good character, but his time is kind of over in this contest, in my opinion. At least when it comes to ranking him up that high. Like, he's still viable for certain things, absolutely, but yeah. I'd recommend not going Starlord. Darkhawk is interesting. I think he gets a lot better at the higher Sig levels, but looking at the other options, he still might be the way to go. Yeah, between Darkhawk, Medusa, and things, kind of tough to say. What's nice about Darkhawk is that he does have immunities, whereas Domino doesn't really have that covered for you. She has some interaction with Bleed, right? But that's pretty much it. Some of the other guys have like half immunities too, but might be nice to get that like fully immune Darkhawk champ ranked up. I don't know, man. That one's pretty tough to say though. I just wouldn't go with Star-Lord. Other than that, maybe just, you know, the champion that you're using the most. It's never a bad idea just to rank up that champion if you're already kind of gravitating towards a certain someone and using them in content. Might as well get the additional rank on them just to make things that much easier for yourself. BG, do you think there will ever be a 5-star basic arena for Blade? Possibly. Yeah, it's certainly possible. Well, depends on what you mean by basic arena, actually. If by basic arena you mean like, you know, if he comes back for like a rerun arena, because there is no 5-star basic arena right now, right? But yeah, if you're saying like, if they throw him between 2 new champions or something like that, I could see them maybe doing that at some point. Maybe only when it makes sense to like the story though, because that's usually how they match up these characters, these champions, for the arenas. They it's like story based a little bit. Rank Pro Omega gave me a sweet one-shot on the Axe 6X Bones, and I suck, and I mean I really suck. Man, you're being too hard on yourself. If you beat that node, then you do not suck. But Omega Red, yeah, he is probably the best option for that fight. He's super, super strong. I've already answered this, but do you have any tips for fighting the Annihilus boss in Doom Invasions? Thank you in advance. Tips for fighting the Annihilus boss. I can't remember what nodes he has. The big tip I can give though is you can do like the dash back light attack counter move, where, you know, most people are familiar with it when fighting Domino. When she dashes at you with her medium attack, you dash backwards, and because her medium attack has a little bit of a longer animation to it, you have time to retaliate and get your attack in before, you know, she can connect the rest of her combo. You can do the same thing with Annihilus, except you can't do it with a medium attack, I don't think. Like Domino, you can dash back and then just dash forward again to counter her medium with your own medium. But against Annihilus, you have to do it with a light attack. And you can't do it with every champion, because some champions have greater dash back distances than others. But with a lot of champions, you can do it at least. Other than that, fight's pretty tough. Sometimes I use champions that don't necessarily need to get as many hits in, like Omega Red, who has that spore damage, where if you're just staying close to the enemy, it's fine. Sometimes you are able to parry Annihilus, so always try to get those parries off. And just reduces damage anyway if you have to end up blocking it. Yeah, watch out for that unstoppable. He's just tough. He's just tough. Problem is unstoppable. Yeah. Well, so if you're right in Annihilus's face and you dash back, like if he throws a heavy attack and you dash backwards, he's gonna go unstoppable. But if he's across the screen and you dash back and do a light attack like this, whoops, hold on. You gonna dash at me, dude? Of course, this guy's just playing dumb now. All right, bad example, but if you have some distance between you and Annihilus and he dashes at you, then that's when you could do the dash back and then immediately throw a light attack to retaliate. Who should I use Awakening Gem on, Namor or Archangel? I think Namor is the better way to go there. The thing about Namor though is I don't think it's worth it until you have a decent number of Sig Stones. He's not the type of champion where you just want him awakened at Sig level 1 and that's it. No, you want him awakened and pretty high Sig level. Higher the better. And you don't necessarily need to get him all the way to Sig 200, but if you don't have a lot of Sig Stones, then you might as well hold out on awakening and maybe you'll get lucky and awaken him naturally. And then you could save the gem. Give me 1 second, guys. Sending a message out to Laura real quick. You can do Chapter 3 itemless as well. No, no, I'm not. The plan right now is to do a Legends run for 6-3. Yeah. Which, if I'm doing a Legends run, I would have to use a lot more items. But kind of want to think about that a little bit more too now. Been off the game for a while, but always follow UNC and always watch the streams. Loved y'all at NYC Comic Con. Wish y'all do more interactions together, especially if dungeons come back. That would be sick. Well, dude, thank you very much, man. That's a big compliment that you still like our channels, even if you're not super into the game at the moment. It's tough when it comes to collaborating with anybody, but it's even more difficult with Seaton and myself, just because we're in different time zones, you know. But even like you don't see a lot of collaborations with me and other people just because it's tough, you know. Like Lags and I, we do some dungeons together, but even then, what you don't see is the behind the scenes of like, hey, we should do it this day, or maybe this day, or this day, you know. It's there's like a lot of talk, even just to like find one day where it's good to do dungeons. So it would be cool. It'd be fun to do more stuff like that. I think maybe it would be easier in Realm of Champions. I don't know if you're at all interested in that game. I'm still not sure about that game myself, because we haven't seen the gameplay. But that type of game seems like it's going to be more of a you can kind of more casually play together with other people type thing. So maybe in that game I could do something like that more. Holding on a skill gem for over a year and still waiting for Blade/Aegon. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes, right? Just can't seem to pull the champs that you want, the champs that you need. I think you have about 46 stones I can use. Okay, I wouldn't awaken Namor with only 46 stones. Hold tight. Wait until you get, I want to say, at least like 80 or something like that. I don't know if you have any units or if you're interested in the Cyber Monday offers that we're going to get hit with pretty soon here. There might be some 6 stones in those. That could help. But for now, I would sit tight on the Awakening Gem. Hope that you pull, just you know, for every crystal, just pray to the crystal gods that you awaken Namor naturally. You know, if you get him awakened naturally, then you know you can start feeding the 6 stones into him. That's no problem. It's just a matter of trying to save that gem. You know, trying to get lucky and saving that gem. Until, like I said, if you get about 86 stones, then go for it. Awaken him. Pop it in. Hey BG, I just pulled 5-star Diablo today. Is that good? Hate to break it to you, but Diablo is usually not regarded as a very strong champion in this game. But hey man, any new champion I think is cool. Get another champion for your collection. It's possible that Kabam might buff Diablo in the future, as they've been buffing or talking about buffing some of the weaker champions. I don't know if you play the arena at all, but of course it's more arena points, all that stuff. He said, "Oh, BG was just saying." No, yeah, I figured, but just explaining for other people even too. I don't know, Kabam's line of thought is someone really excited about a mobile game they never saw its gameplay. I'm not feeling the hype. I mean, that's probably just all they could announce, you know? They can't show something that's not done yet, you know what I mean? So I'm sure that's all they were thinking, is like, hey, they want people to start finding out information about this game, and eventually they'll have gameplay and stuff, but if it ain't ready, then it ain't ready. I'd rather them take their time with it, you know. I rather them like they announced Realm of Champions is coming next year, 2020, right? But if it's not ready, like dude, don't release it, you know. Wait until 2021, whatever you got to do. Make sure it's a good game before you put it out there, you know. They can't stall forever, so I'm sure you know, there's just like any game when it first releases, sometimes all the features aren't quite there yet, but still you need like a good foundation. Just got Iceman for the first time as a 5-star. Is he worth it to be my first 5-star rank 4, or should I wait? Iceman's a good first rank 4, I would say. I don't think you necessarily need to wait. I like Iceman. I kind of like him and I kind of don't. Sometimes you might hear me, depending on what we're talking about, I might not always have the most positive things to say about Iceman. But that's like in like the much later stages of the game. I think taking Iceman to rank 4 would help you out, and yeah, just be a good overall rank up. That's probably where I would leave him, personally, until the end of time. I know a lot of people have their Iceman at rank 5, and at one point I would say like Iceman is a great rank 5. And it's not that he's like a bad rank 5 now. You know, people who have their 565 Iceman, it's not like all of a sudden he's not good or something. But what I'm trying to get at is that there's been new champions released that are just more powerful than Iceman. But he's still a good rank 4 to have. That was a very long-winded answer to say, yeah, rank up your Iceman. I don't know why I had to blab on and on. I'm sorry, man. Sometimes trying to get my thoughts out doesn't come out so clear, but dude, you gotta take it easy on the emojis, X-Union. Please, man. We don't need the emoji spam. Give you one warning on it. Pulled out Cyclops 5 stars. He good. He's got good synergies. He's not the worst champion ever, but he's not that good either. He's just kind of an average champion. You should try Transformers Forged to Fight. It's a really good game, and it's by Kabam. It's mostly just like MCOC, though, right? I know there's like a couple of different elements to it, but I don't really have an interest in that game. If I play another game, I would want it to be a different experience from MCOC. And some of the things that Kabam talked about for Realm of Champions, they are interesting to me, at least. So we'll see. We'll see as we get closer to the release, as we get more info. BB2 of PG, what's up, Pixie Bell? LQ Productions, send it over too. Thank you, dude. Saying thank you so much. The advice was a nice B-Day gift. Oh, dude, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, dude. Hope you have a great day. Or if it were at the end of your birthday, I'm not sure, then hope you had a great day. Either way, happy birthday. Oraplexian sent it over too as well. Doing some emoji spam. The good kind of emoji spam. With a pineapple face in it. Oraplexian, thank you for the 2, man. Appreciate that support, dude. Thank you, thank you. It helps me also have a Namor rank 3, but he's not awakened, so I don't know what to do. Advice? Well, Namor without being awakened, he's not, yeah, like his awakened ability is kind of what makes the character. So, I wouldn't go with Namor until you get him awakened, basically. Might buff Cyclops and Magneto, wouldn't surprise me, possibly. It is possible. Who should I take up as my first rank 4 5-star? Mr. Sinister or Darkhawk, both unawakened. Rank 4, 5-star Mr. Sinister or Darkhawk, both unawakened. I wouldn't rank up either of those. To be honest with you, I hate to say it, man. I think Mr. Sinister is cool, but I don't think he's that strong. I think he's a better defender than anything. And Darkhawk, I think, is actually a very good champion, but without his awaken ability, he's a little on the weak side. Like, if you had to go with a champion right now, if you didn't want to wait, I'd recommend going Darkhawk. He still has the immunities. He can still, get you through some nodes and stuff like that. If you really felt like it was going to help your progression in the game, help you get through a quest or something. But otherwise, I would maybe consider holding out for a different champ. Understand BG, it's 3D though. I play it because of childhood theme game. Wish they came out with a G.I. Joe game. Oh man, that'd be cool. G.I. Joe MCOC kind of thing. So BG, still playing a legend run with Corvus after seeing the opponent's health pool? Well, apparently Corvus is like a god for it. I'm still not sure if that was intended or not. I don't know. The whole Legends thing is... I'm kind of still planning on it. But overall, looking at 6.3, getting to see it today, I was a little bit less excited about 6.3 just in general. We just watching lag 6.2 Legend Ready yesterday to get ideas for a champion fight, and I heard you didn't know opponents gain power when they hit you. Hey man, sometimes you forget the basics, alright? I don't remember that exact instance, but I'm sure I've said stuff like that before. I don't doubt it. Had a great day today. Pulled a 6-star Cap Infinity from 1 featured Cav and pulled my first 5-star Corvus today. And I have 2 Cosmic Awakening Gems. Dude, holy Oriplexion. 6-star Cap Infinity from 1 featured Cav. 300 units to get that monster beast of a champion. And then you pull a 5-star Corvus today too. Damn, man. Congrats on that. That is some sick stuff. What's up, champion? Should I max my 4-star Heimdall or Proxima Midnight both duped, or Annihilus duped, or save my resources? I would not recommend going with Heimdall. Heimdall's main purpose in this game is his synergies, and ranking him up is not going to help you there. Proxima is interesting. She's pretty tough to play, and if you enjoy her unique playstyle of like building up charges through the fight and stuff like that, then she's not a bad champion. It's just she's a hard champion to play. Annihilus is the most interesting of the 3, I would say. So Annihilus, Kabam announced a little bit earlier this year that they were going to be doing some champion reworks, and that's still a little bit up in the air. Or not like complete reworks, just some balance updates, I guess. And Annihilus's name was one of the names mentioned. So we might hear some more info about Annihilus pretty soon. They said in December they were going to have more information about kind of what they're planning for the balance updates. So if you're able to wait, if you don't immediately need one of those champions right now, then I would actually recommend waiting for until we get more info about the Annihilus update. Yeah, it's probably the best thing to do. But if you really felt like you needed one of those champs to help you complete some content, then hey, we're still a month out from December, right? I mean, a couple weeks, but we don't know if the announcement is or the info is coming early December or mid-December, whatever. So, you needed someone now. Just anyone but Heimdall, I guess. Yo, BG, how do you feel about my 4th and 5th 5-star both being Ghost? Damn, dude, congrats. That's pretty sick. Number 4 and number 5. Best champ in the game. What's up, BG? Just got a 100 on a calc assignment. Nice, dude. Kevin, that's awesome. Hitting the calc books. Or maybe you're just a calc god. Either way, good stuff, man. What does it say? 5-star Doom is a billion. Because I don't know what to predict for this guy. If people who are grinding for Doom, I think they know that they just need to grind as much as humanly possible. So, yeah, they don't need any score prediction from me. They just need to go as high as they possibly can. During an items run, you once said, "Leave me alone," as you messed up an intercept and the opponent was comboing you. Did I say that? I don't remember that either, but that sounds like something I would say. Hello, good night. What's up, Super Dirty Pickle? I shall fall asleep to the soothing sounds of you. Aww. Well, welcome, dude. Speaking of falling asleep to soothing sounds, I'm probably going to be cutting the stream a little bit short tonight. Not yet. I'm not going anywhere just yet. But I just want to call it out again here that Legacy is in the middle of his Legends run. I'm going to pop a link in the chat right now, just so you know where to go if you want to check out the Legends run right now. And then, yeah, in a little while, we're also going to go and raid his channel as well and help him out with the rest of his Legends run. But that'll probably be in about 30 minutes or so, something like that. Hey BG, is an unawakened 5-star Cole good in any of the variants? Probably variant 2. I mean, he is an XL champion. I don't think he's good in variant 3 because he's cosmic, not tech. I don't know if he's good in variant 1. I mean, here's the problem with Cole. The problem with Cole, specifically when it comes to the variant difficulties, is that the enemies in the variants have a lot of attack. A whole lot of attack. And Cole has pretty poor survivability. His block proficiency is below average. And if you're using him to get through something like variant 2, which he'll do a ton of damage in there. He'll run through opponents. But you kind of also get run through a little bit. It might end up costing you more resources to use Cole versus other characters. But yeah, if you wanted to try him out in a variant, variant 2 would be the one to use him in. B. Daniels, BG, I tried champion again, and my best today was 28%. I'm feeling disheartened with itemless initial clear. Kudos to you. I don't know how you're still going. Yeah, it can get rough at times, B. Daniels. Holy crap, am I dead here? I just got hit with 2 of those blasts, and he probably has his ice armor, doesn't he? Oh, no, he doesn't have ice armor. How much damage is this going to do? Not enough. Do I have enough time? Woohoo! Never doubted it. Easy fight. Itemless is tough, dude. If you want to do it, then hey, man, don't get too discouraged. You got it. I believe in you. I believe that you are capable of doing it. But at the same time, if you don't feel like doing it, well, there's no need to do it, you know? It's just do whatever you find fun. Pretty much. Damn, I already have some heavy hitters, so maybe I should just leave him be and use Venom, Venom the Duck, Gulk, Ghost, etc. Yes. I'd recommend that. Especially Venom and Venom the Duck will do a ton of work in Variant 2. Gulk you can use for, I think there's like 1 or 2 paths in that place that he's good for, but other than that, yeah, Venom and Venom the Duck will do a ton for you. So feature champs go into the basic arena after a while, right? Yeah, I think it's 6 months. So what do you think will happen with the recent champ selector featured arenas when you pick thing? I don't know. We've had similar things happen in the past where there was like a special arena, and then they just kind of fill that arena in with something else. Kind of like skip that one over when it comes to the basic, or maybe we will see the selector in the basic arena. I don't see why they couldn't throw the selector in there. The only bad part is, you know, it's just a 4-star, so you wouldn't get the 5-star selector in the basic. So unless that's their grand plan, was like introduce these selector things and then time it out so that, like, you know, 6 months from then, maybe that's when they're going to introduce the 5-star basic arena. Who knows? But yeah. Rody Stark sending over $1. Sup, dude? Fellow New Jersey native. BG, my girlfriend tried to tell me a joke today that wasn't funny, and she looks at me and says, I've got a great sense of good humor, and was like, yup, you do always know where the ice cream is. Wow. The good humor ice cream. Oh boy. Boo. Terrible. Awful. We don't take too kindly to the puns around here. Oh, man. Just kidding. Just mess with you. But, Rody Stark, thank you very much for the $1, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. When you mentioned Cole's block efficiency, it reminded me of Reddit post where Cole had an inflatable shield. Was there a I don't think I saw that one. Somebody make a picture with him with an inflatable shield. And it makes sense. That's kind of how it is. I'm still going. It's just every time I fail, I'm not streaming, so I just got to redo fights over and over with nothing to help pass the time, and gets old. Yeah, I could see that. That does help, honestly, having everyone in the stream to talk to. Like, I would still do it even if I wasn't streaming, just for the hell of it. But yeah, it definitely helps having other people there. BG, should I rank up my Colossus in place of my Star-Lord Foresters, by the way? 4 stars. Ranking my Colossus in place of my Star. Yeah, Colossus is a great rank up. Absolutely. I think Colossus is a better champion than Star-Lord for most things. Is Infinity Man worth grinding for? It depends on how difficult it is for you to put up a score that would get him, I guess. I don't think a 4-star Infinity Man is going to be super useful. He does have some synergies, but they're not like the most important. He's not a bad champion. He's not a bad champion. I find him maybe just slightly more difficult to play than the standard champion. Like, I wouldn't call him difficult to play, but because of his toolkit being a little bit more complicated, and sometimes needing to like heavy and connect specials to heavy and keep your plasma up and stuff like that. As a 4-star, I'm not sure how helpful he'll be. As a 4-star, you might just rather go with champions that are a little bit simpler, that maybe don't need the special utility that he can bring. Just have an easier time in the fights. So I don't know how useful he'd be, but if you don't have him at all, it's still a good idea to get him from the arena. This way, whenever you do pull Infinity Man from the crystals, you get the gold, you get the ISO, you get the 5-star shards, you get all that stuff. So you can see it as like a future investment type of thing. What's up, Contest the Noobs? Cat made inflate a shield Cole. Oh, Cat made it too? I don't know if I saw that one. Before I go, I just cracked 1.8 million battle chips, 5,300 units. No joke. Super Dirty Pickle. That's awesome, man. Good stuff. Man. I want to get my battle chips stocked up like that too, but I just can't seem to hang on to them. Someone's mother has 4 sons, north, west, and south. What is the name of her 4th son? I mean, I feel like the joke is pointing me towards east. But I feel like this is a trap. Someone's mother has 4 sons. North, west, and south. What is the name of the 4th son? I don't know. I don't know. Hit me with it. Someone? Is that what it is? Oh, man. Really? 'Cause someone's mother? Terrible. Boo. RBG, I'm proud of you. I didn't see Forestar out of Foresters till you said it. BG the quick thinking. Hey man, sometimes I could connect it, sometimes I can't. I was actually thinking of a like a Subaru, right? I think that's what a Forester is. Colossus is incredible now. Moved him onto main questing team. Pairs well with Omega Red and great immunities. Takes a little damage. Yeah, dude. Colossus is super strong. Like I'm absolutely taking Colossus to rank 5. There's zero doubt in my mind that eventually Colossus will be rank 5. I just have to see if I need to rank up other champions first for 6.3, and then I can rank up Colossus after, or maybe I'll get a rank up gem for him out of a variant or something like that. But at some point, Colossus is getting ranked up. I also need Colossus to help me with 6.2. I think he'll be helpful for one of the gates. So. How long you been streaming? Not too long. 52 minutes, according to YouTube. To earn Legends, do you have to 100% 6.3? Yes. It's a 100%. Each of the there's a bunch of different ways to get Legends, but this one specifically, yeah, it's 100% 6.3, and the top 100 qualify for Legends. The top 60 qualify for an exclusive 6-star champion, and then the top 5 get a little bit of bonus as well, some extra catalyst or something. Wow, again, Subaru 2 BG on fire tonight. Yeah, man, totally. By the way, someone could also be a daughter, so hate the game, not the player. Oh, that's a good point. We'll never know. UG, whatever you do, don't talk to Lags about shock damage. Oh no, is he having a rough time for a shock path or something? Well, we're going to go over there somewhat soon. Another maybe like 20 or so minutes, and we'll hop into Lag stream, help him close out that Legends run. Because he's going strong, man. He's going strong, but it's tough. It's an endurance match. You with the game, and yeah, support is always nice. The answer was what? Oh my god, really? What? That was the answer? Boo. First rank 5, main objective right now is 100%. Act 5, Sig 110 Killmonger, Sig 80 Omega Red, Unawakened Blade, Unawakened Thing. I'd probably recommend Omega Red. Blade would have been an even better option if Blade was awakened, but without that healing ability, Omega Red is probably better. There's a lot of paths that have some type of bleed to interact with. It's especially good if you run the Suicide Masteries, but even without the Suicide Masteries, Omega Red might just be the best one there, in my opinion. 6 5-stars and pretty bad ones. Bummer, dude. That's how it goes in this game sometimes. Get some bad luck. You gotta pray to the crystal gods that your next crystal gives you someone good. Is Old Man Logan OP? I don't think so. I haven't really given much... haven't really tried Old Man Logan too much since his update. But... doesn't seem to be that good. Well, okay, hold on. I need to rephrase that. He seems fine. Like... he's way improved over his old self, and he's not a bad champion necessarily. All I meant was that compared to Colossus and compared to some of the other like best champions in the game, he doesn't seem to be quite on that level. But yeah, I misspoke there a bit. He's not that bad. Or bad at all. He's good. Roar. Okay, I'm done now. Okay. KBG, I'm headed off to bed. I'll watch the rest of the stream tomorrow. Have a good one. Alright. Jeep Blue. Later, dude. Have a good night. Short burst fights is where Old Man Logan shines. Okay. How come you have 42 win streak? Your enemies aren't extremely hard. When I get to 11, they become double my champion's level. Spyro, I recommend learning about the infinite streak. I have a video on my channel that goes pretty in depth about the infinite streak. Teaches you a lot of like the key terms about Arena as well. I made the video a while ago. And at the time when I made the video, there were actually only 2 arenas in the game instead of the 5 that we have now. So it might look outdated, but the info there is still solid. The 4-star arena in that video is the equivalent of the 4-star basic arena that we have today. And once you know the infinite streak in one arena, you can kind of adapt the same ideas to any of the arenas. So yeah, I recommend checking out that video on my channel. Or there's other videos out there too. If you just type into YouTube MCOC infinite streak, I'm sure plenty of resources will pop up. But yeah, mine will teach you about the infinite streak along with some other key things that you should know as well. So you're not going for 5-star Doom. I am not going for 5-star Doom, nope. It's one of the 5 videos on his channel that isn't a stream. That's true. If you can find it, well, you win. You get to watch a video. One of the few and only. From what I saw, Old Man Logan is a bit worse than X23, which is still a good champ. Really? Old Man Logan worse than X23? I would think Old Man Logan's better, but then again, I haven't really given a ton of time to test. Yeah, I mean, that L2 was pretty decent damage. I don't know. Took Quake to rank 5 today, wrecking 6.3 with her. Nice. That's awesome. Congrats on the newest R5. Did you go cheer your legacy up? He's almost on the verge of completing. Pretty soon we're going to go over there. We're going to go raid his channel in a little bit. Yeah, he's almost done. A link to his channel is in the chat right now. If you guys want to go over there, show him some love. Give him some support, man. He's almost done with his 6.3 Legends run. 6.3, it only came out yesterday, right? Craziness. Just realized you have 94.5k subs. Congrats, man. Thanks, dude. ABG, if Doom had bad prestige, what would the cutoff be? Personally, I don't like him. Also, if Silver Surfer has 11k prestige, the race goes on. Silver Surfer's not... well... I don't think Silver Surfer would have 11k prestige, but then again, I didn't think Doom was going to have the prestige he has, so now maybe I shouldn't say. But Doom still... okay, so Doom... he would have went relatively high if he didn't have high prestige. Just because people really want Doom. They've wanted Doom for the longest time. I'm almost positive he is the most requested, the #1 most requested character to add to the game. It's the one I've heard the most, at least. More than any of the other Fantastic Four, more than Silver Surfer, more than anyone. So he always had that hype going for him, but yeah, the prestige that he has is definitely driving his score up a bit, a lot, probably. Add an additional 10 million to his score basically because of that prestige. He's not a bad champion though. I think he's actually a really strong champion. He's not going to be used in every situation, but that's fine. It's kind of how the game should be, in my opinion. He seems like he's a pretty tough defender too, which I don't really want to come across him in defense, but I'm sure I will soon enough. As more people get him. So Abyss will be like Labyrinth Part 2, right? Do you think we'll see a similar thing like a Realm of Legends Part 2? I don't know if that's the best way to think about it. I mean, the Abyss is a follow-up to Labyrinth, but Labyrinth was already a follow-up to Realm of Legends, even though like they look way different. Yeah, Labyrinth kind of already is that follow-up. And if you're interested, if like Kabam would ever make content that's more similar to Realm of Legends, well, they kind of have done that with the boss rush challenges in the past, where it's just like a straight line, you know, 6 fights. Realm has 11 fights, but 6 fights with some unique nodes and stuff like that. So we kind of do get that type of content from time to time. 6-star Corvus to rank 2 unduped, worth it? That's a tough one. Kind of, sort of. Corvus doesn't really need to be awakened, and he is an exceptionally strong champion in the game. It depends on what your other options are, but he's certainly someone to consider, is probably the best thing I can say. And I kind of have to change my own advice that I've been giving here recently, where, you know, I for the longest time now I've said that 6-star champions, they don't feel quite as worth it to rank up because it costs that extra tier 5 basic, and you know, you can just get more bang for your catalyst buck essentially by ranking up 5 stars compared to 6 stars. But the game is shifting. For some, the game shifted a while ago, but that's only like the absolute top of the top, like in a big spender status type thing, where ranking up 6 stars was fine. And I feel like for other people, maybe it wasn't always the best way to progress your roster and your account and stuff like that. But now Alliance Quest, depending on how high you rank and everything, and if you do the bonus objectives for it, that can give out a lot. And even if you don't rank super high, well, now you can also get tier 5 basic out of the glory store, and it feels like a much stronger value getting that tier 5 basic versus some of the other resources there. Like the tier 5 basic is way better priced than the tier 2 alpha, for example. So yeah, like you know, even if you don't rank that high where you're getting tier 5 basic from the AQ ranked rewards, you can still get it from the glory store. And now it doesn't feel nearly as bad ranking up 6 stars. So 6-star Corvus rank 2, perhaps. Like I said, it always depends on what other champions you're interested in, but he's not a bad option, especially if you run suicides. Cold Obsidian or Corvus to 45? Corvus, absolutely. BG, I like your idea on Human Torch 6-star rank up. He's a monster, and you got Thing. I might rank him up. I need to look more into 6-3. If I feel like Torch can help me in 6-3, Torch will go to rank 2. That'll be my first 6-star rank 2. Yeah, I want to know more about these nodes. From what I saw what Lags was doing, he might only be helpful for like 1 or 2 fights or something like that. But wow, did I just get wrecked? I just got wrecked. Damn it. But of course, I haven't seen everything, and Lags also didn't try Torch versus Mysterio, at least not while I was there. So I didn't get a chance to see how good that was. I was pretty curious about that. And you're right, I do have Thing, and of course, Torch and Thing pair up well together. Kabam might actually buff Torch. I'm not going to believe that until I see it, honestly, because Torch is already pretty good, so to me it feels kind of weird that they're going to buff him, but hey, if they do, they do. Just hit level 60 Summoner. Dude, congrats. That's awesome, man. Do use Mysterio a lot. Just pulled him and have a gem and a rank 4 to rank 5. I don't use Mysterio almost at all. He sits on defense, though. There are some people in my alliance that use their Mysterios. Specifically the people who take the reverse control paths. They use Mysterio and Emma together to be immune to the reverse controls. That's the most common use I've ever seen for him, but certainly not the only one. 6,900 glory is good for 4,500 tier 5 basic. I feel it's too much. You're asking, so you think? No, I don't think that's good. I think that's bad. I think it's a pretty poor value. Very, very poor value, in fact. I don't think I've picked up tier 5 basic a single time at that price in the current glory store. But tomorrow, the price is changing in a big way. So yeah, let's go look at the store real quick. Hang on. Let me throw these champs in here. Sign them. We'll go to the store for a sec. And okay. Yeah, the first purchase of this is 1280 glory. Oh, geez, that's pretty expensive. So, in the update, the first purchase of tier 5 basic is only going to be 900 glory. And it's not going to give you 900 fragments. It's going to give you, I think it's 2250. Right? Hold on. Yeah, it gives you 2250. And in total, now I know not everyone's going to have enough glory to buy all 5, but in total, it's 5,000 glory for 25% of a tier 5 basic catalyst. I feel like that's a very compelling offer. And that's probably where I'm going to be spending my glory going forward. Because, yeah, 5,000 glory for 25% of a tier 5 basic. That's huge, man. So, yeah, if you're not able to get all 5, you don't have 5,000 glory coming in every week of AQ, that's fine. But, you know, you could pick up like the first one or something like that, or however many you could get. Chicken BTW sent it over one of them Australian bucks. Thanks, dude. Let me see where your last message is at. Give me a sec. Actually, I don't see a last message from you. I'm not sure if you sent over a message or if you're just sending over a buck out of the kindness of your chicken heart. But thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. What are the sources for glory? Just AQ rewards? Yeah, just AQ. It's an exclusive reward for AQ. And occasionally we've seen glory from other resources for like special events, but it's pretty rare. Tomorrow's the Glory Store update? That's correct. Yep. When this timer expires, this 11 hours and 43 minutes left on it, the new updated store will be there. And yeah, I'm going to clean that sucker out. Alright, anyway. Read last, please. Where's your last one? Don't see your last one. Give me one sec. Sup BG, rank 4 Voodoo Awakened or Hood Unawakened? I would highly recommend Voodoo, personally. Yeah. Go with Voodoo. Voodoo is pretty damn strong. I don't always talk all that highly of Voodoo, because sometimes I suck, and sometimes I can't count combos correctly, and I use the special at the wrong time, and stuff like that, but... no, I would definitely recommend Voodoo. Chicken BTW sending over another one of them Australian bucks. Thanks, man. Thank you for the now too. Okay, and you just said you're welcome. Yeah, thanks, dude. Appreciate the support. BG flannel check shirt or argyle sweater. I don't know if I've ever worn any of those things, to be honest. I'll go with, I don't know, actually I think, well, I've probably worn a flannel shirt. Not that I could remember, but I'm sure I have in the past at some point. At some point in my life. Maybe in my earlier lumberjacking days. Or argyle sweater. I don't know if I've ever worn an argyle sweater either. But I'm going to go with argyle sweater. Reason? I don't know. You know you want to pop some featured Grandmaster Crystals, BG? You know I don't want to do that. Absolutely not. Alright, so I hate to end the stream a little bit early on you guys, but Legacy needs our help. He needs our help, man. He is almost done with a 6.3 Legends run. I want to be there for him. I want to support him. Help him finish strong. So we're going to do that. If you guys will do me the honor of raiding Legacy's channel, I'll paste the link in here. We're all gonna head over there. I'm gonna hop on Discord with them in a minute. I'm gonna run to the bathroom before I hop on Discord, but I will be on Discord momentarily, helping him out, helping him finish the run. Go say what's up. Send him your energy, and I will be live during the daytime. I'll be live during the daytime every day for Doom. So even tomorrow, yeah, I don't know exactly what time tomorrow. Probably somewhat early. I don't know. If I go to sleep early, probably around like 10 a.m. again. Maybe I'll wait a couple hours. Maybe it'll be around like noon Pacific or something. We'll see. But either way, I'll be live at some point during the daytime, as well as the nighttime. And we won't cut those streams short. The owner, if you're still around, thank you so much for being tonight's biggest D, along with anyone else that sent over a little something. Thank you very much, guys. There were a few of you tonight, so I appreciate that. What are we saying for the raid? I don't know. I don't normally have a raid message. Just go over there and tell them good luck or something. All right, I'll see you guys over there in just a moment. Good night, everybody.